seekers! Today I'm talking to you all this week about what I do when I'm sick with the cold. And speaking of cold, I am so cold right now. I am freezing. It is raining, it is windy, I am ice cold. So bear with me here. Oh. Okay, so as soon as I have a cold, if I have a cough, I reach for my Thyme Tincture. Now, for those of you that have been subscribed to my channel for years, you already know how to make a Thyme Tincture, but for you newcomers, I deleted over 200 videos from this channel, so you may not be familiar with the Thyme Tincture. A Thyme Tincture is used when you're suffering from a terrible cough. It's easy to make. You're going to take a jar, a clean jar that's been sanitized. The first thing you want to do is boil that jar for about 15 minutes, and then be careful with the jar and a lid that's going to seal tight. After it's boiled and it's dry, you're going to take fresh thyme or dried thyme. I use fresh thyme. Dried thyme is best if you can find it organic. I prefer to use organic for everything, but sometimes it's hard to find excuse me, it's so cold. Sometimes it's hard to find dried organic thyme in terms of for the volume that you need. So when that happens, I just use fresh. It's freezing. Okay, I'm back. Technical difficulties. It's too cold. Okay, so thank you guys for being patient. Please give this video a thumbs up. Oh, what a sacrifice. Okay, guys. So what I do when I have that Thyme Tincture, you boil it, take your fresh thyme, put it inside of your jar. If it's fresh thyme or dried thyme, stick it inside of a jar, and then you're going to use vodka. I use vodka. Some other people use different things, but pour vodka inside of the jar with the fresh thyme and seal it shut. Now, in my home, I actually will put in thyme and a little bit of peppermint, fresh peppermint leaves, and I'll seal that jar up and let it sit. As it begins to sit, you'll start seeing the vodka turn from clear to a green color. Oh, it's so beautiful when it begins to turn. I keep it so long till it basically turns black, but you can start using it within a couple of days, 2 or 3 days. I like to let it sit. In my home, I have a huge jar of thyme that's been sitting for years. And so whenever I have a terrible cold, I use a little bit of that. If I have a cough, it's for a cough. Thyme tinctures are something that have been used throughout centuries. As a matter of fact, it's a remedy that comes out of Germany. It was used back during whooping cough. There was a huge whooping cough epidemic throughout the country, and they used thyme tinctures for a terrible cough. So again, because I had to break this video up, I'm going to go over it one more time. But that is my style, isn't it, guys? Goodness, for those of you that have been with me for any time, you already know that. Anyway, take your clean jar, put your fresh thyme in it or your dried thyme, pour your vodka in, close it, let it sit. It's okay for you to begin to use it within a couple of days. I like to let it sit as long as possible. So when you take that thyme out, you want to simply give yourself a teaspoon every few hours to help subdue your cough. Oh, what a video, guys. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye.